So now time to add some more acetic acid. At the top we have approximately 200 ml of dilute acetic acid. That was approximately 100 ml that we added. If we now gently agitate the mixture, we will hopefully get two layers that separate more easily. Well, I was hoping for two layers that would separate easily, but today it does not look like it's going to be an easy ride for us with this biodiesel synthesis. We're going to have to wait a short while for phase disengagement to occur. I was hoping that it would just simply separate instantly as if it was water plus kerosene, ordinary petroleum kerosene that I'd actually mixed in that separating funnel. But given it a short while, it should start separating again. And look, we have separation. What you should be able to see is this. If I take the black tip of the screwdriver, you should see there that we have actually got separation at the bottom. We have an emulsion that's reasonably stable, and I think the interface is approximately here. So if we pour off some liquid from the bottom, we should be able to actually make some progress. If you look here, we are losing a bit of biokerosene into the beaker, but hopefully not too much. We may have to add salt again to the mixture. One way of doing this is simply to mix the salt with the water that we're going to actually add to the thing. So if I take some salt and some water, I can then make a solution. That will be a solution of brine. If I swirl it up, we should hopefully make most of the salt that will dissolve, but what's left will just settle out. And if we tip that in, we normally get faster phase disengagement. At least we normally do. If we look there, hopefully we're going to get phase disengagement, and then we'll be able to drain off more of the aqueous layer. We've been plagued here today by a very stable emulsion that formed because I shook the funnel before adding sufficient acid. But if we just drain off most of that emulsion and concentrate on our relatively clear organic phase, we can make progress further from this. The easiest thing to do is add some more acetic acid, before shaking the mixture. Hopefully you should be able to see that the phase disengagement is actually occurring more quickly now. There's a general rule that once you form a stable emulsion, it can be a mighty problem to break the stable emulsion. But as we didn't start with a stable emulsion, that to me looks relatively clear at the bottom. If we take the screwdriver, well, it's relatively clear, not as clear as it could be, but clearer than last time. And you can see here there is an interface approximately there between the two layers. we've got to this point here. Our final step will be to wash with water. So I take 100 ml of water, add this, you can see here how the aqueous layer dropped to the bottom. We just gently agitate it. We can then pour off the water from the bottom. Notice this water does contain some of the oily product. I think that's mainly just product now in the flask up above. And what we're going to do is we're going to drain out the product into a conical flask before adding a drying agent to remove the last of the water. So we're now pouring out our product from the conical into the conical flask. Hopefully that's all going to fit in there, or maybe not. Oh dear.